May I now request Dr. G. Javalan sir, Principal, Alwar Pharmacy College, Alwar, and former Dean, Faculty of Pharmacy, Rajasthan University of Health Sciences, Jaipur, for welcome address. Sir, please. Sir, please unmute yourself, sir.
Good afternoon, respected Professor Dr. Mahesh D. Brande, sir. Respected colleague, Dr. Deepa Gupta, ma'am, Principal, LBS College, Jaipur. My dear friends and students, I welcome all of you in this afternoon to attend the session by Dr. Brande, sir, who is a known speaker in pharma education and professional side. Sir is having more than 35 years of professional experience, and he readily accepted the request that made by Alwar Pharmacy College for talking on this topic in this afternoon. So I first of all thank on behalf of my management, my teachers and my dear students. And without taking much time, I also welcome Dr. Deepa Gupta, who is the guest of honor in this afternoon, who has readily accepted our request to be here, to be in this afternoon as a part of this webinar. So welcome, ma'am. And I welcome all the participants who have registered for this event across the country in different professional levels. I welcome all of you and welcome you all for this activity of APC online. And in this period of Pharmacy Week, we are celebrating this by the lecture of Sri Brande sir. He has a very long connectivity with our institution, and he continued to bless us all the way, right from my appointment in this institution as principal. So it continues, and it is here in this event also. I thank you, sir, personally, as well as from my institute side. Welcome, and now over to you, Mr. Gurpreet. Carry on this.
Okay. May I now request the guest of honor, Dr. Deepa Gupta ma'am, for special address. But before that, I would like to recite her brief profile in front of you. Dr. Gupta is currently working as principal in LBS College of Pharmacy, Jaipur. Dr. Gupta completed her B.Pharm, M.Pharm in medicinal and pharmaceutical chemistry from Devi Ahilya Vishwavidyalaya, Indore, and PhD from Rajiv Gandhi Pradyogiki Vishwavidyalaya, Bhopal. Dr. Gupta has over 25 years of professional experience in teaching, administration, pharma production, quality assurance, and research work, and many more. She served as Joint Secretary of Indian Pharmaceutical Association, IPA, Rajasthan State Branch, Joint Secretary of Indian Pharmacy Graduate Association, IPGA, Rajasthan State Branch. Dr. Gupta has published several articles in various national and international journals of repute. Dr. Gupta has presented various scientific papers in several conferences held in the country, delivered various expert lectures at various universities and colleges, and have been awarded by several awards by various associations and organizations. She is the life member of various pharma associations as well. May I now request guest of honor, Dr. Deepa Gupta ma'am, for special address. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Good afternoon, sir. I hope I'm audible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, first of all, for making me the part of this event. Thank you. I won't take much of time because all of us want to hear Brande sir. We are definitely privileged to have him today. Just a little to share about the profession, especially for the students. I want to just say that pharmacy is a course which deals with the study of medicine and all related information about it. Now, what is the drug, what is the medicine, and how it is made? And what happens when we take it? How does it work? And most importantly, how we get well after being treated with medicine. Most of us focus all of our attention to be a doctor, but no one wants to be a pharmacist. Even after an interesting fact that the doctor gets the information about the medicine from the pharmacist only. After passing 12th class with any of the discipline, either biology or mathematics, the student can choose their career as a pharmacist. And as we all know that mostly people take this as the second option, second choice. So for that matter, I want to emphasize on this. Based on the duration of the course, there are mostly 3 types of pharmacy courses available. That is diploma in pharmacy, degree in pharmacy, and master in pharmacy. Now the question arises, why should we opt pharmacy as a career? Pharmacists are considered one of the most visible and one of the most accessible healthcare professionals in the world. Every day, millions of people all over the world walk into drugstores and depend on pharmacists for assistance and advice for their healthcare needs. Pharmacy has always been an exciting and rewarding career and has recently become the most pursued field in the healthcare industry. The spectrum of pharmacy profession in India is very wide. It covers opportunities in pharmaceutical industry, manufacturing and retail, healthcare sector, pharmacy education, and regulatory bodies. The profession of pharmacy is an integral part of the healthcare system worldwide. Pharmacies with well-organized practice can go a long way to ensure quality healthcare for the patient. In the past, pharmacists were responsible for dispensing medications only. Slowly, the traditional role of pharmacist is expanding, and now pharmacists are playing a role as a vital team member in the direct care of patients, especially the new generation pharmacist. Pharmacists play a major role in providing healthcare services by means of community pharmacy services in rural areas. Many reforms are yet needed to improve job satisfaction among Indian pharmacists. And here I would emphasize such as high salaries, more job opportunities in government offices, recognition of pharmacists as healthcare professionals. There are several misconceptions behind pharmacy, as after being pharmacist there are limited job opportunity. But one has to know that there are several opportunities waiting for them. Pharmacy is a well-rounded profession, blending science, healthcare, direct patient contact, computer technology, and business. Pharmacists play a vital role in improving patient care through the medicine and information they provide. Careers in pharmacy offer many benefits and opportunities. These include working in the community, in a hospital, pharmaceutical research companies, government health agencies, and even higher education. In addition, pharmacy has excellent earning potential and is consistently ranked as one of the most highly trusted profession due to the care and service pharmacists provide. Some community pharmacists provide specialized services to help patients manage conditions such as diabetes, asthma, or high blood pressure. Community pharmacists are the most visible branch of practice, advising patients on the proper use of their prescription and non-prescription medication and keeping records of their patients' health, illnesses, and medications. Also, we have hospital pharmacists. These advises other health professionals about the actions, interactions, and side effects of drugs and counsel patients among medications. They advise physicians and other health practitioners on the selection, dosages, interactions, and side effects of medications. Thus, we can say that pharmacists are excellent guide. They change referral paths. They advise and counsel patients. They are there during an emergency situation. They are empowering patients. Now, here I would say, if this sounds interesting to you, then perhaps becoming a pharmacist, a trusted, caring, and knowledgeable healthcare profession is for you. Definitely, being a pharmacist, we should lighten these things. We should encourage people to join the profession. Next, I would say that Burande sir is here. He can definitely guide us more. And I won't take much time. Thank you all for giving me such an opportunity and to be here. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Your small but beautiful words, what you have said. May I now request our chief guest and the speaker of today's online webinar, Professor Dr. Mahesh D. Burande, sir, for the presentation. Before that, I would like to recite his brief profile in front of you. Dr. Burande has over 38 years of rich experience in pharmacy profession as pharma consultant, trainer, and academician. He has worked as a pharmaceutical consultant and trainer for more than 100 pharmaceutical companies in India and abroad on different fronts, and is the most popular trainer for marketing, BMP, GCP, GPP, ZLP, and positive attitude programs. Dr. Burande is an honorary director of Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, a pioneer pharma management institute. It conducts 26 comprehensive job-oriented pharmaceutical management diplomas for pharma skill development. He is currently working as professor in Abhinav Education Society, College of Pharmacy, Pune, and just visiting professor in Department of Pharmacy Management, Manipal. And he served as President of Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Pune branch, Vice President, IPA Community Pharma Division, President of Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India. Dr. Burande has been awarded by various pharma associations of the country. He is the recipient of Best Young Pharmacy Teacher Award from Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, APTI, in 1997 and 98. The Indian Pharmaceutical Association Fellowship Award, Drug Inspector Welfare Association Award as a Joint of Pharmacy Profession, Lifetime Achievement Award from Purely Chemist Forum, and he is the recipient of prestigious IAPSC, that is Indian Association of Pharmaceutical Scientists and Technologists, IAPSC Pharmaceutical Professional of the Year Award. Dr. Brandi got the highest honor in pharmacy profession to become president of 69th IPC, Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, held in Punjab, December 2017. May I now request Dr. Brandi sir for his presentation. Over to you, sir.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, sir. Let me stop my screen. Yes, sir. Now you cannot share, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Thanks, Dr. Gurpreet, for a very brief introduction. And today I consider whatever I have contributed and achieved is a past. What I can do today and tomorrow is most important in the pharmacy profession. But let me tell you that pharmacy profession has given me everything, and I'm today fully satisfied and played my role as a pharmacist in one way to keep the people healthy and happy. I really appreciate again Dr. Jaibalan, principal of Alwar Pharmacy College, who is constantly actually wanted to give the best to the student. Last 13 to 14 years, we are associated on the professional platform, and even some programs also I conducted at Alwar Pharmacy College always inspires me. Dr. Jaibalan, your energy and enthusiasm, I always appreciate to build the pharmacy profession. Dr. Deepa Gupta just actually talked before me, has actually simplified my talk in that case, telling you how pharmacy profession is important. She is a young, dynamic principal of Lal Bahadur Shastri College of Pharmacy, Jaipur. And definitely, Doctor, I think I would love to come to your college to address your students sometime. Friends or the fellow pharmacist, would-be pharmacist, more than 100 in number, today actually gathered to go for this webinar on how actually skills are important and how pharmacy is trusted in the life. Basically, you came to pharmacy profession with a reason. You came to pharmacy profession with a reason. And what is that reason? What is that mission? Mission is to make the people happy and healthy. Whether you work in the manufacturing, whether you work in the quality control, whether you work in the research and development, regulatory, medical store, hospital store, or maybe actually as a teacher, our job is to make the people happy and healthy. What a beautiful mission the God has given to us to make the people happy and healthy by producing quality medicine and by giving the quality service. So when we are talking about actually the pharmacy profession, always remember our mission is to make people happy and healthy by producing quality medicine and by giving quality service to serve the mankind. Friends, let me tell you that the domestic turnover in 2021, we have achieved 1,56,000 crores consumption of medicines in India. And it is likely to go to 2,20,000 crores maybe in next 2 years. Such a huge potential is there. The demand is there for the medicine. And our job is to produce that quality medicine. There are more than 26,000 pharmaceutical companies in India contributing for this turnover, that means making the medicine. Job opportunities are tremendous. But if you have the knowledge, skill, attitude, passion, and ready to go for the hard work, I think you will get the best job in your life. And that's why actually the potential is very huge. When I completed my B.Pharm, that time multinational companies were leading. Indian companies were just started. But today, 80% of the Indian companies are contributing in that 1,56,000 crores suggests that we are also expecting more Indian entrepreneurs from you in the future to take this actually potential ahead and contribute in a big way. Again, one more slide which I introduced just now, that which are the therapies which are contributing in a big way at present in 2021. Let me tell you, the cardiac drugs are leading at present. Second is anti-infective, that means including antiviral. Third is gastrointestinal drugs, means drugs acting on the gastrointestinal problems. Fourth is anti-diabetic, and the fifth is actually vitamin, minerals, and nutrients. Even these vitamins at this COVID-19 period contributed a lot. Whenever there is a prescription of anti-infective drug, along with that, I think one of the vitamin, what doctor actually have the choice, was writing along with that prescription. And that's why even vitamin, minerals, and nutrients are also contributing in big way. The scenario is changed from 1991 when we come to 2021. It was the anti-infective which was the leader in 2011, 1991, and even I think in 2001. But today, 2021, I think the cardiac drugs have taken the lead. That means the cardiac problems are increasing. If you are really interested in contributing to the cardiac actually drugs, I think this is the right situation for you to contribute in a big way. And that's why knowing these therapies, which are the drugs acting on these therapies, is the subject of pharmacy, which you will undergo for the last 4 years, or maybe 2 years or 3 years down the line. And that's why attending every lecture, doing every practical is most important. During COVID-19, most of the webinars are organized. Attending each webinar, not for the certificate, but for understanding your knowledge. Certificate is a paper, but unless and until you understand what is delivered, there is no use of that certificate. And that's why I think take the maximum actually help from your teachers, as well as attend each and every lecture and practical during your program. Also the webinars, or maybe in the future, maybe the offline programs which we are conducting. As Dr. Deepa Gupta has said, the scope and potential for the job is tremendous. Today, since the topic is related to the healthcare, these are the 7 to 8 opportunities I observed that you are going to get a job. Pharmacists in drugstore in India, plenty. Anytime job is available in any drugstore. Or you can also start your own drugstore. Pharmacists in drugstore abroad, go to UAE, go to Muscat, go to Dubai, or maybe the Asian countries, you will get the job. Pharmacists in hospital in India, the importance in increasing. COVID-19 has proven that pharmacist is a great healthcare worker and contributing a lot. I think the medical shops were open, hospitals were open, the grocery shops were open, and the government was working during the lockdown period. Suggests that how the healthcare pharmacist has contributed. Hospital and clinical pharmacist job. Again, I think this is the line which is coming up. And in future, definitely the tremendous job opportunities are there. I'm really proud of Rajasthan government making many posts available for actually the pharmacist and opening the roles of the pharmacist in the hospital. So those who are looking to work in the hospital and maybe in the future as a clinical pharmacist, I think the job will be more potential to utilize your knowledge in therapeutic drug monitoring, identifying drug-drug interaction, doing the patient counseling. That will be the professional role which you will play. Pharmacovigilance and data management, again in the IT sector, you will have the job. ITs are not only dominated by the engineers, it is also dominated by the pharmacists. Almost 100 to 200 students at a time, IT companies are taking, because the data management, how actually collecting the data as far as the prescriptions are considered, doing the validation, all this data is required. Remember, in pharma, documentation is most important. If you have done it, you have to document it. And if you have not documented, you have not done it. And that's why the documentation part, which is simplified through the information technology, the pharmacist is playing the important role. Even today, the medical insurance, many insurance companies are appointing you in the business development, as well as analyzing the prescriptions, especially whether the treatment is given properly or not. So all these things will be important for you to know that the jobs are available. Clinical research, you know that how the vaccine is developed. And when vaccine is developed, I think the role of the pharmacist is also significant. I'm talking today from Pune. I'm really proud to tell you today that I'm associated, or our institute is associated with Serum Institute of India. We are training their actually skilled operators, thousands in numbers, for the good manufacturing practices. And I think the serum which brought the Covishield into the market, and also actually the Bharat Biotech brought the Covaxin, Zydus Cadila is in the pipeline, other companies are in the pipeline. I think the clinical research plays the important role, where again the pharmacist role is more significant. And pharma and medical animation today, you know, is the important today. If you have that creativity, if you can use your smartphone better, we have the job opportunities in advertising agencies, we have the job opportunities in the product management. This statement always inspires me. Good pharmacists understand drug manufacturing, while great pharmacists understand the patient. And that's why your role in the healthcare is important. Along with the doctor, shoulder to shoulder, you will work in the hospital as a clinical pharmacist. And I think you will do the counseling, you will talk to the doctor regarding the various brands, you will actually give the viability of the product that will suggest that how much strength you have for the doctor in prescribing the drug. And that's why in manufacturing, we are ahead. We are number 3 in the world. But as far as understanding the patient and giving this service, we have to go a long way. But I think the road is open in front of us. Because of the COVID-19, the importance is there. You can take that road in a big way. The WHO definition says, or the meaning of the pharmacist, that you are drug expert. Yes, whatever the drug is produced in the world, you are drug expert. That means you should know each and every aspect of kinetic, dynamics, toxicity, dosage, right, of that drug. You are information provider. Not knowing this, you have to provide this information to the patient. You have to provide this information to the society. Now, Omicron has arrived. Have you done some exercise to provide this information of Omicron to the people? Then I think the contribution will be much more. You can be the counselor. That means counseling the patient, which I will tell you later. Right? That is the professional role of the pharmacist, which we are not doing at present up to that percentage. Some of them are doing, but percentage should be increased. You are a medication interviewer. So many prescriptions are written, and many times the drug interaction happened. Many times the dosage is not proper. And if you are expert in that, I think you can contribute in much more way. You are a problem solver. That means any problems comes to the healthcare, you are going to solve that, right? Whether it in the healthcare, talking about the drug-drug interaction, or whether we are talking about the drug manufacturing, validation, calibration, making SOPs, you are a problem solver. We are not a problem creator. And that's why following the rules and regulations of the Drugs and Cosmetic Act is important for us. We are here to solve the problem, to make the people happy and healthy. And ultimately, we are promoting the health. I think in one of the drugstore, I have seen a very good, actually, the board which he has written that my objective as a pharmacist to see you as happy and healthy, so that you should not come to my drugstore. What a beautiful, actually, the statement which he has made. I don't want you to come to my drugstore. That much happy and healthy I want you to be. But you know, it is not possible. Microorganisms, viral infections are increasing day by day. Cardiac problems increasing day by day. And that's why the patients are bound to come. But what a mission that drugstore owner has actually kept, who is a pharmacist. So we are a health promoter, right? People are coming to my drugstore to know something about the health. Drug is the part of that which they will consume and take it from me. But I promote the health. If the drug is not required, I will not force them to buy the drug. That is also important. And I think that is the role of the pharmacist, which we should learn. So the mission in front of us is right drug to the right patient at right time, in the right dose, through right route, in the right way. This much information we should have about each and every drug, whether it is a paracetamol, whether it is a Fabiflu, which is the leading in the antiviral market from Glenmark. I think all this information which we should have, then we can say we are fulfilling the pharmacist's mission. One of the person has written it long back. The name of the person, all of us don't know, but he has written the roles and responsibility of the pharmacist. I am a specialist in medication. That means I really become the expert in the medication. I supply medications and pharmaceuticals to those who need them. Those who want this, I'm supplying. Those who don't want, I'm not forcing them. That is also important. I prepare and compound special dosage form. Even in the chemist shop earlier, we were preparing like a dispensing pharmacy, some of the dosage form. Now every formulations are available in the market. That's why that job responsibility is reduced. But in manufacturing, we are preparing the tablets, capsule, liquids, parenterals, large volume parenteral, today vaccines. I control the storage of preservation of all medications. I know what is cool temperature. I know what is cold temperature. I know which are the actually items or the medicines should be kept in the freezer, in which compartment. That is my role. I have to maintain that temperature in my drugstore also, as well as the wholesale drugstore, not only in the manufacturing. I am a custodian of medical information. All information I am gathering and collecting it. My library, even in my medical store, I should have my library. It's not only in the college we should have the library. Maybe a small library related to the drugs which I am selling, but I should make that library. Whatever the medical representatives giving me the literature of the company, I am also keeping that. I will study that and I will inform many unique selling points to the doctor. My files contain thousands of specific drug names. I know the generic name. I know the brand name. All these things actually I am preserving and guiding many times the doctors also and customers also. My records include medications and health history of the family. Each and every person who is taking the medicine from my drugstore, I am keeping the record. That means I should know as a drugstore pharmacist that how many families I am serving in this mohalla or maybe the territory. That is my role. I should do that. That's why that documentation is important. And then you will become a family pharmacist. My journals and meetings report advances in pharmacy. Whatever is going on today, immediately I am actually telling to the people in that case. So friends, remember that passing on this information, Omicron is not there in your syllabus, but collect this information and pass on to the people. What is COVID-19? Which are the vaccines which are available worldwide regarding COVID for COVID-19? You should tell to your society. You should tell to your friends, relatives in the family. Pass on, play the role of a pharmacist. I am a companion of the physician. I am not competing with them. If the prescription is not there, I am not actually honoring the drug. I am telling the people to go to the doctor. That is my role as a pharmacist. I am not competing with them. I am not taking his authority in my hand and without prescription giving the medicine. That is, I am companion. I am telling them go to the doctor. But even the doctor prescription, if something is wrong, I am talking to the doctor and again actually changing that brand so that drug interaction will not happen. That is a professional role. So that a physician or a doctor will also respect me. I am a partner in the case of every patient takes any kind of medication, any kind, whether it is a OTC drug, whether it is a homeopathic drug, whether it is a food supplement, whatever is given from my medical store, I am actually supplying and I am giving the information. I am the final check. I'm having a final check. Why? It is important. We manufacture the quality medicine. We have the quality control department, quality assurance department. And once the batch pass, then it will go to the wholesaler. From wholesaler, it will come to the chemist. But from chemist, the patient will take medicine and he will go to the home. That means he's going to consume after taking the medicine from my medical store. I am a quality control manager. I am a quality assurance manager in the society because I am the final check. If I make some mistake, if I don't pass on the right information, then the problem will be there in taking the medicament. And that's why that is the role which I am playing. I'm a counselor. I talk to the patient. I actually take the information regarding the disease. I record it and actually make a copy in that case. And then again, actually, I see that the patient should actually go for the compliance. I tell him that don't stop taking the medicine, especially antibiotic, after 2 days. If you feel better, you should complete the dose, maybe for 4 days, 7 days, whatever is written. Otherwise, again, that infection, viral infection can reoccur. Again, that microbial infection can reoccur. That is important. Compliance of dosage is important. And that's why I'm advising them. I am a guardian of the public health. That means any actually uncleanliness is there, I'm bothered in that society where my medical store is there. My medical store is the best example of cleanliness in that case. I really bother. I protect the environment and there is an environmental policy which actually I talk, then only actually the people will remain healthy and happy, right? And I want that people should be happy and healthy. That means actually talking to the public health, I become the guardian in that case. My pharmacy is center of healthcare information. Anybody, if any person not taking the medicine from me, but still I will give the information. He may be taking from other source. But again, if he wants any information, I will pass on. Then my services are available at all times. 24-hour job, my friend. It's not only for 8 hours, 24-hour job. Anybody wants any information regarding the medicine, you become the library. You become actually the information source for anybody. And if you become like that, I think that service also tomorrow you can offer as a consultant, and you will get the monetary benefits also for that. So that is important. This is my calling. This is my pride. Now, if you work out, once you become a pharmacist, at least I say 30% job, if you follow, you become a professional pharmacist. If you go for 50% above, I think you are the leader in that mohalla or territory as a pharmacist, and the respect will be tremendous for you. What respect US pharmacists or maybe Japanese pharmacists or UK pharmacists or Australian pharmacists are getting. In hospital and community pharmacy, I think the role is very significant. Again, community means in the society which you are working. And in hospital, the inventory management is important role. Counseling is also important role. Talking about the generics is important role. All these roles which you have to play in a big way. And in clinical pharmacy, as I told you, in the US, the significant role people are playing, that doing the therapeutic drug monitoring, that means taking the blood, taking the urine, analyzing the drug level, telling the doctor to increase the dose, reduce the dose, will be my job. That is actually the skillful job. And for that, actually, the Pharmacy Council of India, under the leadership of Dr. Suresh during that time, right, started the PharmD program. I think it is almost 13 to 15 years back, the program started. Now, many of our PharmDs are contributing in that area. And the PharmD is actually the qualification which is required to become a clinical pharmacist, whether it is in US, in future, maybe in India. So that will be a big role which you will play, where the respect will be high. And again, you will have that satisfaction that you are contributing. As I said, in US, actually the pharmacists are the most trusted professional, almost with the rank 1 along with the doctor for last 3 years. Suggests that how much trust the pharmacists having worldwide. We have to bring that day in the healthcare services. In manufacturing, we are leading the world. But in healthcare service, I think we have to bring that day. And that's why Pharmacy Week is celebrated. And maybe purposefully, Dr. Jayabalan asked me to talk on this subject. As I know, the Pharmacy Council of India every year celebrating. This was the theme which was earlier, caring for the people. That is important, right? You care. And once you take care of your people around your society, or maybe in the hospital, I think you become a true pharmacist. Patient counseling. You should have a separate room. I always advise the people that let you have 100 square feet area in the actually your drugstore. That means although 110 square feet is required to start the drugstore, but ideally speaking, you should go for 300 square feet. So 100 square feet area you can provide for the patient counseling. And it's not compulsory today. It's not mandatory, but in some countries it is mandatory to do the patient counseling. You are given the crocin. Talk about the crocin, how paracetamol works, how much dosage of paracetamol this crocin you should take, what other drugs you should not take, whether you should take in the morning, after the lunch break, before the lunch, anything you should discuss. Any problem arise, you should also talk about the side effect, maybe of paracetamol. Every drug is having a side effect. You should talk to the patient. That is called as patient counseling. The confidence of the patient will build in you, and he will always follow you, and he will always take your help. So patient counseling increase the business. What we observed, 30% straight away. If your counter today in the drugstore is suppose 10,000 rupees, if you start patient counseling, in that case, it will go 30% more. That means immediately it will go to 13,000 to 15,000 in next 1 or 2 months. You can actually try yourself, because this is the statistics what I observed when we conduct the program and tell the actually pharmacists to go for the patient counseling. Your role is significant. Why your role is significant? Because if you make a mistake, I think the people can die. It happened in Mumbai. Let me tell you that the prescription was for Folimax, and the pharmacist who was not a pharmacist, he was a developed pharmacist, he has given the Folitrax. And there is a similarity in the name, many times in the brand. Folimax is a nutritional product, while Folitrax is the anti-cancer drug. The 60-year-old patient who was not suffering from cancer actually took the Folitrax, because of the wrong actually practices by the pharmacist, not having the authority, given actually that drug, and after consuming 7 days, the person died. Anti-cancer drug, if you actually take it, if you are not having the cancer, and also at the old age, the person died. The person died, that person was arrested, and then we found that he was not a pharmacist. He was running without license. So don't do that. I think the pharma ethics we have to follow, and the pharmacy shop is closed down. So I think if you make a mistake, people can die. And that's why the wrong medicine you should not prescribe. You must know what is the difference between Folimax and what is Folitrax. And for that, pharmacy knowledge is important. What Dr. Deepa Gupta has talked to you, that this knowledge you will get in 2 years, 4 years, 6 years of pharmacy program, and start implementing it, then only you can contribute in a big way. Otherwise, many times if you are not working in the pharmacy, you have the license, you are given the license on the rent, and you are collecting 5,000, 10,000, suggest that you are selling your license to somebody which is not having a qualification. He is earning the money, but sometimes he's making the mistake. That's why the boy asked that there is a pharmacist license, but where is the pharmacist? And see the pharmacist, he's wearing a banyan and doing that job. Such type of pharmacy we don't want in India. And that's why actually take the oath today that I will not rent my license to anybody. I will be present in the drugstore and I will do all these practices. A pharmacist wearing a white apron is the code for you. You should be there. Your drugstore should be air conditioned. You should arrange it properly. You should not make a mistake. Otherwise, people will make a fun of us, right? And that's why the pharmacy profession, many times it is down because of such type of wrong practices. Don't do that. And I think pharmacist license is very much important. And without pharmacist license, nobody can start the drugstore. Nobody can run the drugstore. Recently in Pune, I think more than 100 licenses were cancelled. What I heard, because the FDA drug inspector raided the pharmacy stores or drugstores, and pharmacist was not present. And when pharmacist was not present, show cause notice was given, and they have been asked to close down, right? They have to show now, if they have the pharmacist present, then only they should run. So the meaning of pharmacist, which I am giving my friend, is first is a positive attitude for the pharmacy profession. You are entered in pharmacy. That means Sakaratmak Drishtikon is most important. Product knowledge, whatever you are selling, I think your subject of Sutix will give you total idea regarding the product knowledge. Chemistry will give you the total highlights on that line. So try to collect the product knowledge, what you are selling. Patient knowledge is more important. How the patient is suffering. Patient, when he is talking to you, a lot of things which he will actually tell you. So understanding the patient will be important. Listening is the highest skill. So listen to the people. Today you are listening to me. And that's why some concept which I am delivering, maybe some of you will get it and implement it. Listening is the highest skill. Speaking is not the highest skill. Listening is the highest skill. So listen to all the people, your teachers, your guest speakers, maybe any expert on the YouTube. Listen to them. That is most important. When patient is also talking to you, listen. Doctor is talking to you, listen. Care. I told you the stability studies, drug storage condition. We have to take the precaution of each and every drug. Where to keep the vaccine, which we should know, right? Patient care then. Asking to him, maybe after 2 days, you are taken the medicine from me, whether your health is good. That is care, right? Right. So all these roles we have to implement. Counseling, talking about the pharmacokinetics, dynamics, side effects, adverse effects regarding every drug, every product will be your role. Prescription review to identify drug-drug interaction, that will be your role. And again, understanding the packaging. New packaging systems are coming. Sometimes package is good, but the patient is unable to open it. From which side we should open, this is not known. And that's why demonstrate. Demonstration is your role in that case in the packaging. And understanding that packaging, why that packaging should be there, why the product should be kept in the carton, why actually your strip should be inside in the plastic pouch. Everything you should actually tell the person. That is the packaging knowledge. And if you start practicing all this P, in pharmacies, P is all these P's. If you start practicing all this P, adding one more P every year, every month, every day, you will become a complete pharmacist, capable pharmacist. But if you are not practicing any P, you don't have the positive attitude and passion even for the pharmacy profession, I think the role of pharmacist become pharmacist. Remove P from the pharmacist, then what will remain? Pharmacist. We become pharmacist in that case. And for that purpose, we are becoming pharmacists, taking our B.Pharm, D.Pharm, PharmD degree. No, we'll pass on more side effects, adverse effect, drug interaction, drug food toxicities, drug-induced diseases, and the addiction. So friends, ultimately, when we talk about actually the role of pharmacists, always see that the piece should be added every year in your personality. So right from today, I think start adding the piece in your personality. And I think love for the pharmacy profession, that is important. Love now, right? This is your actually field. This is your profession. If you love, everything you will get in your life. Pharmacy profession, given everything to me. Dr. Jayabalan is very happy today to work as a principal as well as a teacher. Even Gurpreet Singh, I know what role he is playing, is contributing. Even Dr. Deepa Gupta, the role which she is playing, definitely they are having a very satisfied life today, like me. That means if you love pharmacy profession, whatever the job you do, I think you will get everything, because love brings wealth and success to you. All success pharma will give you. Don't bother for the money. I have seen the pharmacists, many of my students today having the salaries 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 50 lakhs rupees per month. You may start with 15,000 to 20,000 rupees, but with your performance, I think the profession will pay you 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs rupees per month. Your all needs will be satisfied. You can go for the world tour also. Pharmacy is having that much potential, my friend. I heard the person is getting 10 crores per annum. That is the highest salary drawn in the pharmacy profession. But he's the biggest performer. So get motivation from these people, what they have done. And they have done everything because they love the pharmacy profession. Friends, Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, what I'm actually leading from the front. We started in 1990, and we are contributing to develop the skillful pharmacists for almost 25 years. We have been awarded as the most promising pharma consultancy and training institute in the development of the skill. We have been associated with the Wockhardt in a big way, contributed for the skill development. Wockhardt is a leading pharmaceutical company. And let me tell you proudly that 10,000 students completed pharma management diplomas, which I will actually emphasize to you. Employees more than 800 pharma companies completed our program. Students from more than 400 pharmacy colleges. In fact, Dr. Jayabalan and Dr. Deepa, you can definitely take the advantage of IPR in the future with our collaboration to give these diplomas to the student. That means becoming very highly qualified with the skillful actually role will contribute for you in the pharmacy profession, because industries are doing that. And that's why your students will be benefited. 200 life sciences colleges actually taken the advantage of our programs. More than 50 MOUs we have. We can have the MOU, Dr. Jayabalan as well as Dr. Deepa. And with many universities we have collaborated, including Chitkara at present. More than 1,000 training programs for industries and colleges we have conducted, one-day programs, and more than 100 webinars so far we have organized for the people. Those who wanted to make a career in pharma manufacturing, we have more than 5 to 6 programs. You can go to our website, pharmadiplomas.com, which will give you a clear-cut idea. Those who wanted to make a pharma marketing as a career, highest salary, today it is given to the pharma sales and marketing person. We have almost diplomas 4 to 5 in the pipeline. And advantage is that while doing your diploma and B.Pharm or M.Pharm or PharmD, you can do this. These are online available. Webinars will conduct, and we can conduct your exam in your colleges itself if we get 30 students. Quality control, quality assurance, regulatory as a career, we have 4 to 5 diplomas in that case. And healthcare. Today's seminar was in healthcare. So we have the diplomas on that line, diploma in pharmaceutical wholesale and drugstore management, community pharmacy management, hospital materials management, clinical research management, master's diploma in pharmaceutical management. If you do any 3 program in a 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years down the line, you get master's diploma in pharmaceutical management to become a highly skillful person in the pharmacy profession. We got excellent feedback from Wockhardt, whatever the training and the skills which we have developed. And Dr. Abhijit Jain, the HR, said that people are motivated, employees are motivated, and they are promoted for the higher post. As I told you, recently we collaborated with actually Serum, making the Covishield, and almost 1,000 employees every year we are training for the good manufacturing practices. And that is a contribution, big one, which we are really happy contributing for the Serum Institute of India, making the Covishield. One of my friend actually was a good speaker. He was coming with me to many programs, but today is no more. He died because of the cancer. And last day he called me and he said, this is the poem which you should read out to the young pharmacy professional. So I'm reading it for you. Dear pharmacists, wherever you may go, this world or the other, there is always a place for you. Where life prevails, melodies also do. And where melodies prevail, medicines also follow with you. Health depends on you. And on you depend the nation's health too. On health depends the nation's growth. On health depends the nation's strength. On health depends the nation's wealth. And therefore, on you depend the nation too. All this to tell you how important are you. Remember always, remember all this and remain always to your pharmacy profession, honest and true. Love your pharmacy profession. One video I wanted to show you, but you know, the COVID-19 Omicron is still actually going to be there. We have to just watch, and that's why avoid actually men and instead follow women. Take the positive meaning of that. Men means mouth, eyes, nose, while women means wash your hands, obey social distancing, then mask up, exercise and eat well, no unnecessary crowding. And before I can close, I would love to show you the video. One minute, please. Dr. Deepa, I think something. Why my Gurpreet? Actually, I want to share the video.
Okay, sir.
But why my new share? Yes.
निकल पड़ा है फार्मा लेकर अपना कारवां, जान बचाता है लोगों की नोबल इसके कर्मा। निकल पड़ा है फार्मा लेकर अपना कारवां, जान बचाता है लोगों की नोबल इसके कर्मा। घर में चिल करो एसी में, हर बीमारी की दवा है फार्मेसी में। बेबी संभल के चलो ना, जान धोकर पीछे पड़ा है ये कोरोना। अरे कोशिश है फार्मा के लोगों की, बनाते हैं दवाई लोगों के रोगों की। कोविड वॉरियर से भी ये कम नहीं, ये है तो फिर।
I think some problem came in my chat. I should not do that. Okay. Okay.
Is it over, sir?
Okay. Over. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request Dr. Jayapalan, sir, to please say a few words.
Thank you very much, sir, for your elaborate presentation. Today, we were pleased to hear from you some of the motivational thoughts, which motivated our students also, even our teachers and colleagues. So we were very happy to have you here. Actually, I have a phone call during the presentation from the Pathak sir. So he wanted to join and he could not be able to join at that time due to the house is now also it is full 100 with Zoom, and so many people are there with our YouTube channel. So we are very happy to have you and hear from you. It is, as you told, it is the thing to listen. So we were listening you carefully for the past 45 minutes, sir. Thank you very much for your presentation. And I'd like to call upon Pathak sir also to share his experience. And so please, sir, I'll
Hello.
sir.
Hello, Dr. Burhandai. How are you, sir?
Sir, please
Brandon,
unmute
sir.
yourself.
Hello, Dr.
Yes, sir. Hello, Pathak. Yes, how are you?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, fine, fine.
I was, in fact, anxiously waiting to listen to you.
Okay,
And a long time to see you.
okay,
So I, along with my staff members, were listening to you very carefully, and it was very informative session. And as usual, I was telling my staff members that you are listening to pharmaceutical Modi. And
Our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji, is doing a great work. I'm doing a small work in the pharmacy profession.
similarly, you are also doing, sir, the same thing, and you are motivating our students, the young budding pharmacists, and it was very informative and useful for the students. And I am also anxiously waiting to call you at our campus. And as usual, it was in fact nice to listen to you, the latest methods as well as the latest technology, latest drugs involved in corona, and it was very motivating for the students as well as for the staff.
Thank
So
you.
it was very nice listening to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Devendra.
Thank you, Pathak sir. Actually, we are very much pleased to have you in this program, because you voluntarily called me and instructed me to allow me in the meeting.
Yes, sir.
So sorry, sir, if there is any problem in joining.
Not at all.
And I thank you very much. We have Dr. Ajay Bilandi also. There are so many senior people who have joined with us.
Yes, Dr.
And,
Ajay. Right.
Yeah.
Dr. Rajesh Sharma is there.
Yes.
No.
So we have vote of thanks. We may move to vote of thanks, Gurpreet. And,
All right.
Okay, sir. May I now
And,
request? Yes, sir.
Before that, can we call Dr. Ajay Bilandi sir to share a few words?
Yes, sir. Yes, sure.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Dr. Ajay.
It was very useful information, sir. I learned from you, and very nice lecture you have given. And I'm very thankful to you, and also thankful to Dr. Balan and Mr. Gurpreet to arrange this talk. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ajay sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
May I now request Dr. Rajesh Sharma, Professor, Department of Pharmaceutics, Alva Pharmacy College, Arbat, for vote of thanks. Over to you, sir. Dr. Rajesh Sharma, sir, please unmute yourself.
Yeah, please unmute now. You may start now, Rajesh. Your voice is not audible. Yeah, this was the memory
Yes, yes,
that
yes.
we share
Right.
during our Raja Aptikam. You may proceed, Rajesh Sharma, with vote of thanks.
Okay, okay, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Dr. Rajesh Sharma, Professor, Alwar Pharmacy College. First of all, I would like to thank our principal, sir, Dr. G.J. Balan, to giving me opportunity to give a vote of thanks. Thank you, sir. And also, I would like to thank Dr. Mahesh Brande, sir, to deliver lecture to students about patient counseling, patient care and packaging knowledge and job pharmacy में क्या क्या जॉब है, एक नॉलेजफुल जो लेक्चर डिलीवर किया, इससे बेनिफिट लेंगे स्टूडेंट सारे, और इसके लिए मैं सर को बहुत धन्यवाद या थैंक यू बोलना चाहूंगा. एंड आल्सो आई वुड लाइक टू थैंक दीपा मैडम, डॉक्टर दीपा मैम गुप्ता. ही इज आल्सो माय टीचर in Mary Sherwin College of Pharmacy. So I would special thank to Deepa ma'am, and I also like to thank Dr. Gurpreet. He is my colleague. So he is today's webinar moderator. So thank you Gurpreet ji, and also thank you Ram Kumar sir, Bilandi sir, and all students who participate in webinar. So thank you sir, and thank you, sir.
Thanks a lot. In fact, although webinar we have adopted, but I always love to go for offline to the campuses and inspire the students. So I'm waiting for that opportunity to come to Rajasthan especially. And actually, Dr. Jaibalan, I think we can start with your college first, whatever the programs we are having, right?
Yes, sir. Alwar is eagerly awaiting your
yes, yes.
lecture.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Since I have
Thank
to
you,
go to Serum now, so I am taking your leave. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for your presence, sir.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
With your permission, I am leaving, sir. Okay.
Yes, sir.